Hey guys, so recently I've been playing a lot of Resident Evil 2. It's a game I played a lot throughout the years, and I just have been thinking about and deciding that I want to go ahead and play some Resident Evil 2, so let's get at it.
Resident Evil 2. A bizarre incident occurred in the outskirts of an American suburb called Raccoon City. It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T virus, a mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use in bioweapon experiments. The Raccoon City Police Department's Special Stars Unit immediately began investigation in the affair. The case was apparently closed, thanks to the efforts of
Kinda hiccup
Stars
there.
members Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine. But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far from finished.
Alright. I'm going to turn the game down because it is always really loud.
Finally here.
That guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello? Look, I'm sorry I bothered you, okay? Just don't come any closer. Are you listening? Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down! We can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer. There! Buckle up.
Okay. What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh?
Yeah,
Name's
what
Leon
luck.
Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Hey, could you open the glove box?
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you. You okay?
Still in one piece.
That maniac's gonna win! Run! station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
They were parted by an unescapable destiny. This is just the beginning of their worst nightmare. So, first let me turn the sound down. This is really loud. Second of all, great. So usually when I have the urge to go back and play Resident Evils, I always start with Resident Evil 2. I'm not a huge fan of Resident Evil 1, at least the remake, like for GameCube per se. It is a good game, but it is just not my preference to play that one.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Don't shoot! I'm a human!
Ooh. Sorry about that, babe. I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I ain't got no clue, darling. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
You can interact with, this is Kendo. I forget his first name.
Don't you worry, girlie. You'll be safe in here. I'm keeping a close eye on things.
He's got a close eye on things, don't worry. Nothing useful anywhere. A little bit of ammo there on the right, a little bit of ammo here. Oh, thankfully he's keeping a close eye on things. That didn't age very well. That's Mr. Kendo getting eaten by zombies at Kendo Gun Shop. It's funny, actually, if you just walk out and go through the door, the zombies won't bust in, but you get to about here, and then they actually bust in. It's kind of interesting. Uh-oh. See if I can make it past. Come on, go, 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 go. Oh, let's go. Got those classic tank controls that are a little bit jank. In this game, to reload your gun, you could just combine ammo with your gun. Classic. So I have actually went back and played this before. I forget if I did all the campaigns. As in Claire A, Claire B, Leon A, Leon B. I did beat 3 of them. The only one I might not have beaten was Claire B, but I might have beaten all of them actually. Coming back to it again. Oh, darn it. Sometimes you can squeeze past these zombies. I don't know why I aggroed that zombie somehow. Oh, this should work out though. Tank control's working against me. Oh, too clean with it. Let's reload again. So, some of you may or may not know, but actually, if you do this whole part without picking up any ammo, this whole part until you get to the police station, you'll actually see one of the, ooh, there's ammo there, hold on. You'll actually see one of the Special Forces team members for the Raccoon City Police Department, Brad Vickers. Of course, I picked up ammo, so I'm not going to do that special interaction, but that is something you can do. I didn't know, actually, that if you beat the game on the B settings, like Claire A, or I'm sorry, ooh. Too good. Let's go. Let's go. That was a close one. I did not think that was going to happen. So if you beat Leon B or Claire B, the game will actually tell you how to see Brad Vickers. And how you see him is you go down here actually after that whole section, and Brad is like standing right here. And then you're able to take him out. If you do that, he drops a key. I think it's literally called Special Key. And you can take it to a locker inside the police station. And you'll actually be able to change your outfit. There will be one outfit for Claire and two outfits for Leon that you can change into. I think Claire actually gets a gun too, like a revolver. This is classic.
Hang in there. Are you the only officer left in the building?
Who are you?
Claire Redfield. I'm looking for my brother Chris.
We lost contact with him over 10 days ago. Chris, Jill Barry. Every last STARS team member has disappeared. We should have listened to them.
What happened?
About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving these zombie-like creatures in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything, at the risk of their own lives. But no one believed them.
Are you okay?
Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go.
But...
Just go.
Okay. Just hang in there. I'll be back soon.
He ain't playing around. You better get out of here. He gets up and locks it behind himself. That's Marvin Brana. Lieutenant. It always surprises me how much ammo you get in this game. Which is funny, because like I mentioned, I played this a lot. And one thing I've realized about this game is every time I played it, I always had a lot of ammo early on. And then, I had just enough ammo to get through this police section. Then by the end of the game, you end up having just way too much ammo. You can just go hog wild on whatever you want. Pretty much by the time you hit the sewer, you can just start going ham. We don't need a save. We don't need a knife. I find the knife pretty useless in this game. Should I read this? Maybe I will. This letter is just to inform everyone about the recent movement of equipment that has happened during the precinct's rearrangement. The safe with 4-digit lock has been moved from the STARS office on the 2nd floor to the eastern office. 2236. This part's pretty cool. Oh yeah, so Claire has a lockpick where these little safes, she can lockpick them, where Leon has a lighter. Alright, keep a close eye on the window here. And you want me to go in the room with that? Good luck. open-close switch for the shutter. It can't be activated since the cord is cut. Ugh. The head is missing. It seems to be twisted off. This is a classic Resident Evil 2 moment. It's locked. A spade key is etched under the hole. Okay, that worked out. Sort of. He at least got me with a swipe. And liquors don't exactly do little damage. But I'm still fine. Let's see here. Operation report. The Raccoon Police Department was unexpectedly attacked by zombies. Many have been injured. Even more were killed. During the attack, our communications equipment was destroyed and we no longer have contact with the outside. We have decided to carry out an operation with the intent of rescuing any possible survivors as well as prevent this disaster from spreading beyond Raccoon City. The details of the operation are as follows. Security of armaments and ammunition. Chief Irons has voiced concern regarding the issue of terrorism due to a series of recent unresolved incidents. On the very day before the zombies attack, he made the decision to relocate all weapons to scattered intervals throughout the building as a temporary measure to prevent their possible seizure. Unfortunately, this decision has made it extremely difficult for us to locate all ammunition caches. It has become our top priority to recover these scattered ammunitions. To unlock the weapon storage, as stated earlier, it would be extremely difficult to secure all the ammunition. However, a considerable supply still remains in the underground weapon storage. Unfortunately, the person in charge of the key card used to access the weapon storage is missing and we have been unable to locate the key. One of the breakers went down during the battle and the electronic locks are not functioning in certain areas. It has become a top priority to restore the power in the power room and secure those locks. David Ford. 1 p.m. The west barricade has been broken through and another exchange ensued. We sheltered the injured in the confiscation room on the first floor temporarily. 12 more people were injured in the battle. David Ford. 3 additional people were killed following the sudden appearance of an as of yet unknown creature. This creature is identified by missing patches of skin and razor-like claws. However, its most distinguishing character is its lance-like tongue. Capable of piercing a human torso in an instant, their numbers as well as their location remain unknown. We have tentatively named this creature the Licker, and are currently in the process of developing countermeasure to deal with this new threat. Looks like I found its weakness. Bullets. I think there's only ammunition in this room. I always keep looking for ammunition in that other part of the room, but I think it's right here. Where is it? Ammunition? Where are you? Yeah, where's that? It should be around here somewhere. Huh, weird. I thought there was ammunition in here. Maybe there's not. Dang. Whatever. I'll keep going. Yeah, I like how they tell you about the Licker after you encounter it. Very helpful. Yeah, nothing happens in this room on the way going forward. I think there's actually a good amount of enemies in here. A lot of people in this game like to go into the menu and change magazines that way. I actually try not to do it. I kind of like seeing the reload animation in this game. Is he? Oh, yeah, he's dead. You can tell if zombies dead because they bleed. Oh. Nice. I'll take that. You can run past zombies, and I think even in this game, if you shoot a zombie, knock it down, come back later, I think it's actually still damaged. At least that's a feature that's in the newer remake game. But I think they get that feature because of this game. That special key I was talking about, it's for right here. A special kind of key is required. So after you take out Brad from not picking up any ammunition or items in that first playthrough, that first run to the police station, go down there, you'll see Brad. He takes like 17 shots, 18 shots, and some knife hits. He is a really strong zombie. But if you do that, you'll get that key so you can change your costume. And like I mentioned, Claire gets another gun, which is like a sort of revolver. Operation Report 2. Early morning, 2:30 a.m. Zombies overran the operation room and another battle broke out. We lost 4 more people, including David. We're down to 4 people, including myself. We failed to secure the weapon cache and hope for our survival continues to diminish. We won't last much longer. We agreed upon a plan to escape through the sewer. There's a path leading from the precinct underground to the sewage disposal plant. We should be able to access the sewers through there. The only drawback is that there's no guarantee the sewage disposal plant is free of any possible dangers. We know our chances in the sewers are slim, but anything is better than simply waiting here to die. In order to buy more time, we locked the only door leading to the underground, which is located in the eastern office. We left the key behind in the western office since it's unlikely that any of those creatures have the intelligence to find it and unlock the door. I pray that this operation report will be helpful to whoever may find it. Elliot Edward. I think that's actually the same officer that in Resident Evil 2 Remake you end up going to try and save him, but you end up failing. And yep, there will probably be spoilers on this playthrough. But then again, this game is 1998. What is this? How old is that? 26 years old? Man. 25 years old. And even Resident Evil 2 Remake is, what, 7 years old? 6 years old? So... this is a bit of a puzzle here. Something is written on the mounting. The god of sun and the god of moon. Their gaze upon me is the only thing that can release the red soul. Ah, so their gaze upon me. When you move them in such a way that they look at the statue, is the only way he'll release the red jewel. Honestly, this puzzle seems pretty obvious in my opinion. But it's kind of cleverly written like that. So one of the reasons why I'm playing Claire A, and which will eventually lead into Leon B, for people that are unfamiliar, there are 2 scenarios for Resident Evil for each character. So you got Claire Redfield and you got Leon Kennedy. And scenario A and B, which essentially dictates where you start off. If you notice at that car crash at the start of the game, essentially, ultimately, A and B is dictating which side you start on. But essentially, whoever's A is enters the police station first and is doing more things first. Whoever's B enters the police station second. Let's read this. There are various trophies. One of them reads, Marksman, contest winner, Chris Redfield. So if you didn't pick up on that, that's Claire's brother. Claire, who I'm playing. She's looking for her brother, of course. It's trash. Someone must have searched the desk. There's an interesting Easter egg that if you do this and do it exactly 50 times like I'm doing right now, and you keep interacting with this, someone must have searched the desk. If you essentially search it 50 times, you find a roll of, what do you call it? Yeah, a roll of film that you essentially, sorry, I'm focused on the game. Roll of film that you can develop, and it's actually a picture of Rebecca Chambers from the first game from like high school in her like basketball outfit. Oh, nice. I always forget if you get the bow gun or grenade launcher here, but yeah, so that's a bit of an Easter egg from this game, which is funny because there's a way in the remake, it's not the same way, but there is a way to get that same roll of film from Albert Wesker's desk, the captain, so that you can develop it, and it'll be, again, Rebecca Chambers in a high school basketball outfit. It's called like, what is it called? It's called like a Uprising Star or something like that is what the film is called. Chris's diary, so her brother. I talked to the chief today once again, but he refused to listen to me. I know for certain that Umbrella conducted T-virus research in that mansion. Anyone infected turns into a zombie. But the entire mansion went up in that explosion, along with any incriminating evidence. Since Umbrella employs so many people in town, no one is willing to talk about the incident. It looks like I'm running out of options. We've been receiving a lot of local reports about strange monsters appearing at random throughout the city. This must be the work of Umbrella. With the help of Jill and Barry, I finally obtained information vital to this case. Umbrella has begun researching on the new G-virus, a variation of the original T-virus. Haven't they done enough damage already? We talked it over, and many have decided to fly to the main Umbrella HQ in Europe. I won't tell my sister about this trip, because doing so could put her in danger. Please forgive me, Claire. Will you take the unicorn medal? Yes. So this pops up when you try to leave the room. So in Resident Evil 1, you play as Chris Redfield, her brother, and Jill Valentine of the STARS unit. So this is the STARS unit office. The office of that first game's unit. Federal Police Department Internal Investigation Report. Mr. Chris Redfield, Raccoon City Police Department, STARS Division. As per your request, we have conducted our internal investigation and discovered the following information. Regarding the G-virus currently under development by Umbrella Incorporated, so far it's unconfirmed that the G-virus even exists. We're continuing with our investigation. Regarding Mr. Brian Irons, Chief of the Raccoon City Police Department. Mr. Irons has allegedly received a large sum of funds and bribes from Umbrella Incorporated over the last 5 years. He was apparently involved in the cover-up of the Mansion Lab case, along with several other incidents in which Umbrella appears to have direct involvement. Mr. Irons has been arrested under suspicion of rape on 2 separate counts during his years as a university student. He underwent psychiatric evaluation as a result of the charges, but was released due to circumstantial evidence as well as his phenomenal academic standing. As such, extreme caution is advised when dealing with him. Jack Hamilton, Section Chief, Internal Investigations, United States Federal Police Department. So the Chief, Brian Irons, is a little bit sketchy. Yeah, that's kind of your telltale sign to warn you about him. Did I get the medal? Oh, I guess I did. It's funny, on my first playthrough of this game, I actually went all this way, went to the office, and I saw that notebook there with the medal underneath it, and I kept trying to interact with it, but I guess I was not standing in the right position because I couldn't interact with it, so I ended up going all the way to the opposite side of the police station, and then having to run back, so I messed up. So let's see here. I thought that was kind of funny that I messed up. Now would be a decent time to save. Let's put it that way. Oh, and I forgot too. I think there's ammo here. Yep. So this is why you want to interact with like everything in the vicinity in this game. Let's see what I can put back. I don't need that. It's from my other games. I like to leave ink ribbons and not combine them in case I just want to take one and then use it up. And then I like to usually bring a grenade launcher like this, but no ammo for it. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. I'll bring an herb just in case. And let's go. There's a little bit more resistance on the way back. If you remember, I had to leave that liquor alive. Hopefully it won't be a problem though. I am not a fan of that, but luckily I think that's the only time it happens. I forgot that I left this herb, but no biggie. So actually, I'm not sure if they mention it in this game, but the liquor can hardly see anything. Let's see if I hit it here. Did I hit it? Oh, yep, I hit it. Oh, let's go. Yeah, the liquor can't see anything. He can only hear. So if you're walking, he actually doesn't come to get you. I actually could have walked right by him, but I'd rather just take him out just in case I forget that he's still there. Will you take the precinct key? I always hate how in that cutscene it goes to like a 3D animation just for the statue to move like a foot forward, and then cuts back into the actual animation of the game just to drop the key. It's in the shape of a spade. I always forget where these keys have to go. I guess I should have checked a little bit more carefully. I think I can start going in this direction though now that I have this key. I don't quite remember. This part's kind of hard. Let's see if I can do it. Honestly, I think you just start unloading in this general direction. Got one. got another. Let's reload. Let's see what we're working with. Now that I know I got 2 zombies. Oh, yep. Yep. Okay. Alright. Oh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. I don't know why that guy stopped moving. That guy's still alive. That second or third zombie. Fourth? Oh, okay, he's not. Hey, let's go. Nice. Glad that worked out. And they're all dead. Nice. I thought that one was still alive. I guess we can go in here for starters. Wow. Oh. Nice. Man, there's 4 zombies in here. 5. I think this one's... What? Did this head just move? Are you serious? He just tried to grab me over the desk. I could see that one wasn't bleeding. Alright, now what did they say the code was? 2236? There's actually herbs back there, but I'm going to leave them for now. I think I'm going to come back here later, so... A heart key. Oh, okay, so now that I got the map, I can see where that key goes everywhere. And so what key is this? What color is it? Spade. Is that like a light blue? Oh, okay, so after this you gotta go in that area again. Okay. So, really didn't even have to go this way. If that's the case, I'm gonna grab all these herbs. I think it's on the second floor the key works to. Yup, okay. So I remember what to do, sort of. Or at least, let's say this. I see what I gotta do. How about that? I grenade launcher, you just reload that by combining, and it takes whatever ammo out. So I'm just going to take acid rounds, because you typically get more acid rounds than grenade launcher rounds. I'll probably roll like this. Yeah, it's a good setup. So forget if I mentioned it before, but I typically, especially early, like to roll pistol ammo, and then your special weapon, which for Claire is a grenade launcher, and for Leon is a shotgun. And then I usually don't bring ammo for that, because usually you're not needing to use whatever special weapon you have early, just because it's only zombies and not harder enemies. Patrol report. We received a report of a suspicious individual skulking around the sewers in the outskirts of Raccoon City. I searched the area and located the individual, but he ran away before I was able to question him. I recovered the following items: a small amount of C4 plastic explosive, an electronic detonator, 9x9 parabellum rounds, or parabola, infrared scope, broken. End of report. Patrol report. Will you take the ink ribbon? Yeah, why not? This is a mini puzzle here. You just push this all the way, climb up. Will you take the crank? It's funny because in some of these games there's multiple cranks, but I think actually in this one there's just one. There's a crank and a valve. Ooh. Where in other games it'll be like, it's a square end crank, it's a hexagon end crank. At least they give you the decency in this game to call it two different things, crank versus valve. So I think, yeah, you could just run past this part. I actually prefer playing Leon to Claire, and it's funny because I played Leon A growing up a ton, and Leon A is not even considered the canon run for this game. I don't think you're gonna need the crank for a long time. Yeah, I better get rid of this stuff. I'll make it quick. Uh-oh.
Help me!
Stay down, fool. Anytime you can discard keys or items, do that for the extra space. Leon.
Leon!
Claire, you made it!
Yeah. Have you seen a little girl around here?
Yeah, you just missed her. Who is she?
I don't know. But it's too dangerous for her to stay here alone. Leon, I'll go look for her. You go and find us a way out of here.
Of course. But before I forget, here's a radio. That way we can keep in touch if something comes up.
The little girl ends up going through that doorway there at the bottom. I find that funny. I'm like, oh, you usually get acid rounds. Already, I got some fire rounds. You know, it's funny. In this original game, like, nothing happens in this library. But actually, in the remake, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in this library. A bronze plate with a picture on it. Alright, so I always remember this by the little, what is that, blue and bronze? I'm not sure. But the like little bronze colored ones, the bookshelves, where they belong as compared to those bronze colors. So the left one is right, second one is left, third one's left, last one is on the right. So right, left, left, right. That's how I remember that. So this one needs to be on the right. So right. So that one's on the right now. This one's left, so it needs to be moved right so it can be on the left. And then actually the other two are already in position. And it's kind of funny that all of the puzzles, that's the case, is that you just move those two left ones to the right so that it can be, as I said, right, left, left, right. It's always good, I've found, to carry at least one full healing item, such as green herb, red herb, 3 herbs, or first aid spray. It's not necessary to go upstairs now. Or if you know that you're going to be at a point where you get a single green herb and you're fine, or you're going to find a green and red herb later, or a first aid spray, then you can go without it. This game isn't exactly hard, but you never know when you might need it. Which I think, at least in this version, to my knowledge at least, this is the hardest difficulty available. In other... This is the GameCube version. In other versions of this game, there may actually be harder versions, like hardcore mode. Where's this last zombie? Oh, here they are. There they are. I'm gonna create some space. Did I just miss? Oh, I think this one's still alive. See how that one's bleeding? Yeah, see? This is a nice little shortcut to be able to get to the first floor, so you don't have to run all the way around again. I don't remember this. What is this? Oh, okay. That's helpful. So these little pieces, you don't need these for now. These here. Don't need that. Not gonna need a lighter for now. And let's go ahead and save the game. Usually by every typewriter there's an ink ribbon so you can save your game. Oh, Secretary Sayuri. I accidentally moved one of the stone statues on the second floor where when I leaned against it. When the chief found out about it, he was furious. I swear the guy nearly bit my head off, screaming at me never to touch the statues again. If it's so important, then maybe he shouldn't have put it out in the open like that. I heard that all the art pieces from the chief's collection are rare items, literally worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know which is the bigger mystery. Where he finds those tacky things, or where he's getting the money to pay for them. I wasn't surprised to see the chief come in today with yet another large picture frame in his hands. This time it was a really disturbing painting depicting a nude person being hanged. I was appalled by the expression on the chief's face as he leered at the painting. Why anyone would consider something like that to be a work of art is beyond my comprehension. Secretary's diary. So notice how we got the lighter in here, which I don't have it on me now. The reason why you're getting that note in here is because you're supposed to take that lighter back to that room of someone being hanged at the wrist and burn it with the fireplace underneath it, and you get the other red jewel. I find it in this game that there's a lot of stuff to know, but it's better and more fun to know it rather than not have spoilers. It's interesting, the facts and lore around this game. Let's see here. So I did save. Okay. I think I'm ready. Yeah, this is going to be a whole debacle now. This whole part here. Is he bleeding? I can't tell. Oh. Can't go that way. They actually explain what happens to that helicopter on the second run. It's been pecked to death. Oh. Yep, like that, like that. I almost got pecked to death. Crazy zombie birds. Yeah, it is best not to fight the crazy zombie birds. Just run past them. Oh, and I wanted to mention now, I love the soundtrack to this game, the save room, even that scary music. Oh, uh-oh. Hold on, let me think here. Even that scary music, the soundtrack to this game is so good. And which is great because in the remake they actually allow you to, it might be DLC, but to purchase the original soundtrack to use for the remake game. And when I found that out, I immediately purchased it and had been using it ever since. I love the soundtrack for this game. It doesn't appear to be used much. It probably hasn't been working for some time. Oh, hey, the bow gun. Oh, nice. I got a lot of room, too. I probably won't save. That's funny. In, I think, actually all of the Resident Evil series, that's the only jump scare, per se, through doors. That's the only time... Oh! Did not gauge that very well. That's the only time something like that, where in a door cutscene, an enemy comes towards you in the whole series. If that's not true, please let me know, but I think that's the case. The helicopter is a complete wreck. Oh jeez, that bird. So I actually don't like scary stuff, and I'm a pretty jumpy person. I'm sure if you notice, I just jumped there because I didn't notice that bird in the windowsill, and it just jumped out at me. The door is broken. I can't go any further. There's no choice but to take out the wall. It's a bit of a plot point for Claire's section. And also, I think in this game, if you turn down the sound effects and music, it still doesn't turn it down in the cutscenes. So when I first played this, I had it on like 20 instead of like 40 or 50 that I have it on right now. And when that scream went off, it was so loud. There's a hole about the size of a fist in her chest. And so, yeah, when I first played this, because I hardly played Claire's story, I didn't remember that. And when that scream went off, oh, dude, I jumped because it was so loud, going from 20 and having my audio adjusted to it, going to 100. I find it a little funny that Claire hears that and she's like, let's just take out the wall. Let's just blow it up. FBI, open up. We're gonna blow up the wall, folks. So this, you don't need this for a long time. Bowgun, dude, the bowgun is garbage. I'm gonna save because I got a million saves and it don't hurt to save. I'm not exactly going for a score record in this game. Okay, got the key. I forget if there's one or two places you can go with this key. Oh yeah, I think it is two. What do I have right now? I'm not sure which the longer route is, but I don't quite remember what is in those rooms at the southeast or northeast end of the police station. So I'm just gonna go there real quick since I have the key for it. I'm gonna leave that herb for now. And there can be enemies that pop into screen or that will come back at different points in the game. It's usually scripted. It doesn't usually happen at random. But just know that it can happen. I don't remember so many zombies being in here. I like how she's just watching. You'll get yours. I know you're still alive. You ain't fooling anyone. go in here first. Oh, so that is all that's in there. It's just that piece. Ah, dang, I think I actually could have skipped coming here, but it won't hurt nothing. I can just probably start picking up as much stuff as I can. Because eventually you have to come back to this location for that door at the end for one of the final keys you have. So you could pretty much skip this whole area until the very end. Oh, nice. I hate that part. It's funny, before I even know what that room is called, yeah, I would always call it the interrogation room. Because that's where you, like, you know, interrogate. And I'd always call it that, and I think that is actually what it's called. And I would always just hate that room for obvious reasons. It would always scare the crap out of me. Did I get that red herb? Oh, okay. Oh, I can't get that green herb now because I don't have enough room. Let's see, what is the easier way to go? What is the easier way to go? Oh, I can't go that way. I could just go this way. Let's try it. I don't think I've gone this way before. I usually try not to go in this section, but I have the cord, and I don't think I've put the cord in this section either. But you know what? Let's try it. So you're not going to need this for a long time. I can take a green herb to mix with that. I can leave that. I would like to save here, but unfortunately I cannot. There's no typewriter in this room. Nice. So that'll prevent zombies from breaking in later. And then I don't think zombies can come back into this room. But we'll see. Oh, and I forgot to get the lighter, but that's fine, we can come back there. Yeah, because in this game, yeah, zombies don't come back in this room, so it's not a big deal. As a matter of fact, let me do something real quick, because this part is kind of tough, if I remember correctly. I am actually going to save, and I'm going to get a better setup. So we're going to do bowgun, and then I'm going to save. Okay, I'm going to stop recording for a second because I don't want these files to be too long, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, so let's keep it going here. Oh, that's the wrong one. So I got that key, gotta go in there. Yep, this is a good setup for this part. That wasn't too bad. There's another one. Not too bad. I will not, because actually I don't think you need the film in these games. And I just take up extra space, and you need all the space you can get in this game. Plastic bomb. All I need now to destroy the wall being blocked by the helicopter is a detonator. So I'm glad they tell you that about that in this game. Before I continue, let's go get that that other jewel from that room using the lighter. I'll make this quick. Don't need that. Not gonna need that. Gonna need the lighter. So this is why I like Leon, because he carries the lighter, so these interactions you always have it. Although I will say it's nice on the flip side that Claire can get all these extra items that are locked in cases and stuff. I don't want to say I'm getting to the end of the game, because I'm probably not even halfway, but I feel like I'm making pretty decent time here. There's a pretty big learning curve to Resident Evil. Oh, that picture that they were talking about, of a woman being hanged. Hung at the hands. A nude woman. A sacrifice to the hellfire. To the hellfire. So there's no ammo over here, really? Huh. That's weird. Ammo over here? I'm still on about that ammo. Is ammo here? Ammo over here. That's so weird. I could have thought I remember there's ammo somewhere in there. So now we can go through that office. Yeah. I hate to keep backtracking, I hate to keep backtracking, but when I'd rather go through an area once than go through it a lot to get more items. It's Marvin. Jeez, I don't remember him moving so fast. Possibly a family photo. You'll be remembered, Marvin. Marvin plays a pretty small role in this game, but they actually make him a little bit bigger of a role in the remakes, which is, it's kind of nice to have another character, and he's a really good character in my opinion. And they actually even show him in the Resident Evil 3 remake, which is pretty big. Not too much in there in this game. Oh wait, did I grab that herb? Okay, yeah, it looks like I did. So now... will I go up the ladder? Yes, I will. So I think you can do a couple things here. You can combine the bomb and the detonator. And I don't think anything happens here for a little bit. I'll still take this stuff. I'll risk it. We'll do it live. Combine this. Bomb and detonator. Bomb and detonator. Who would have thought? You can use this on the door. And there's a new hallway. But I'm going to go back in here first because this is a sort of puzzle piece that we need. And I'd rather grab it now before I forget later. I think that's pretty overdramatic for getting a little stone. Every time that happens, I feel like you're going to get something like really cool. And then you get a little half a brick or a chest piece or something. For how cool that is, you get a whole bunch of nothing.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were another one of those zombies.
Are you Chief Irons?
Yes, that's me. And just who are you?
He's got a bad record.
Don't bother telling me. It makes no difference. You'll end up just like all the others. That's the mayor's daughter. I was told to look after her, but I failed miserably. Just look at her. She was a true beauty. Her skin nothing short of perfection. But it will soon putrefy, and she will turn into a zombie within the hour, like all the others.
There must be some way to stop it.
In a manner of speaking, there is. Either by putting a bullet through her brain, or by decapitating her completely. And to think that taxidermy used to be my hobby. But no longer. Please. I'd really like to be alone now.
So how did she die, man? How'd that happen? I don't think she exactly slipped and fell on some stairs. Seems sus. A stuffed animal. Yeah, that's a stuffed animal. Which I get it. They're meaning a real animal that's been stuffed, but I like how they describe it. They go into a little bit more detail in the remake of that one. Who's there? Open up.
Wait. Let me go!
Easy, easy there. I'm not a zombie. You're safe now.
Leon, come in. I found the girl, and I've cleared the wreckage that was blocking the corridor.
Got it.
My name's Claire. What's yours?
Sherry.
Do you know where your parents are?
They both work at the Umbrella Chemical Plant, near the city limits.
The chemical plant? Then what are you doing here?
My mom called and told me to go to the police station because it was too dangerous to stay at home.
From the look of things, I'd say she was probably right. But it's dangerous here as well. You'd better come with me.
But there's something out there. I don't know what it is, but I saw it. Much larger than any of those zombies. And it's coming after me.
What was that?
That's what I was telling you about. It's here.
Sherry, wait!
Secretary's diary. As I was straightening up the chief's room, he burst through the door with a furious look on his face. It's only been 2 months since I started working here, but that's the second time I've seen him like this. The last time was when I bumped into that statue, only this time he looked even more agitated than ever. I seriously thought for a moment that he was going to hurt me. I finally discovered what the chief has been hiding all along. If he finds out that I know, my life will be in serious danger. It's getting late already. I'm just going to have to take this one day at a time. It doesn't look like it's been used. It's funny, you'd think a fireplace that hasn't been used has maybe got a little secret if you used maybe a lighter on it, perhaps. But I tried that like twice, 3 times. There's nothing. I think again in this room, various objects of art, nothing useful. There's nothing useful in this room. It'd be funny if there was. I just found something or whatnot. That'd be funny. But at least it's good to know, so I can just run out. That area is so cool. You think there'd be like a little secret or something, but as far as I know, there's no secret or no secret items.
Chief?
take the heart key? Yes, I will. Will you push it? A sacrifice dies by the claw of the jaguar. Its blood forms a serpent that poisons the earth. An eagle glistens, bathed in blood. And the gateway of doom will open. I wonder, can you put the half one? No? So you're supposed to take those little pieces and put them in when they're full, but there's one that's broken in half, and it's that one. Chief's diary. It's all over. Those imbeciles from Umbrella have finally done it. Despite all their promises, they've ruined the town. Soon, the streets will be infested with zombies. I'm beginning to think that I may even be infected myself. I'll kill everyone in town if this turns out to be true. I was successful in spreading confusion among the police as planned. I've made sure that no one from the outside will come to help. With the delays in police actions, no one will have the chance to escape my city alive. I've seen to it personally that all escape routes from inside the precinct have been cut off as well. There are several survivors still attempting to escape through the lower levels, but I'll make sure no one gets out. I've had a change of heart about the remaining survivors inside the precinct. I've decided to hunt them down myself. I shot Ed in the back through the heart less than an hour ago. I watched him writhe in pain upon the floor in a pool of his own blood. The expression on his face was positively exquisite. He died with his eyes wide open, staring up at me. It was beautiful. I wonder if the mayor's daughter is still alive. I let her escape so I could enjoy hunting her down later. I'm going to enjoy my new trophy. Yes, frozen forever in the pose I choose to give her. Sus. Note that her body's gone, which actually I wonder where he took it, because I don't think you even ever find the body later either, even in his private quarters. But now that I have that heart key, I could probably just go ahead and save here. Yeah, so unfortunately, I think I have all the puzzle pieces but that blue one. Let me just check here. Let's see, because I have that blue one that's in half. Yep, I got the red one. I got whatever that one is. Yeah, so let's say for a second, if I had all those puzzle pieces, I could start progressing in the game. Excuse me. This whole section that I'm about to do, this whole entire thing, is just so I can get that little key, or that little half piece, so I can continue with the game. There is so much you have to do just to get that little blue piece. So it is definitely a moment where you're going to want to save. I think the most optimal thing to do here, so I saved, put the ink ribbon away, and what I can start doing, put that away, take the key, take guns, go in this direction, go on the balcony, go down, and there's some herbs that you can take. This is probably going to be the best route, most optimal route. So you can actually come to the other side of this door, but it's locked, so it's not really necessary until you need to do this. There are all these herbs here. And there might actually be some zombies in here again. This is an area I've been through before, but not this one. Oh. So I'm just going to mix all of these. So you don't always want to do that, but 3 green herbs do equal a green and red herb. Huh, okay. Zombie dogs. They're actually pretty tanky. Oh no. Oh, I'm hurt now. Oh no! One behind me too. Dude, these dogs are gonna kill me. I really don't want to have to use healing, but I might. Looks like I might have to. Dude, these things are annihilating me, dude. Jeez. Oh, dude, are you joking? There we go. Jeez. That was extremely unfortunate. I don't think you need to go there right now. I'm trying to remember if you need to go there at all. Yeah, let's take a little mind break for a second into this part. It's funny that for this, I'm glad they made it easy, but I think on every run to turn on the power, you can just do up, down, up, down, up. Oh, and I messed up. I think you can actually still do down. Yeah, there you go. But you can't just do up, down, up. I'm glad they made that easy. Sometimes they make the puzzles too hard in this game, but that one is not the case. So I'm trying to think. I don't believe, because Claire is leading on A, that for Leon you don't actually go through this section. So I'm going to go through now and take, I think there's like a little herb here. I think whoever you play B, you follow through that other person's part. So as I'm playing A and leading the way through blowing up the wall, Leon will eventually follow me through that section. So I won't go through that section, which is Leon's, with that police vehicle. Or maybe I do. I don't quite remember. We'll see. And more of those dogs. Great. Luckily for this part, I think you can just run through them. Yeah, so they're not actually in that space when you first go through, but when you come back, they are there. I guess there's no harm in saving right now. Just in case. let's just say you won't need all this stuff. Oh, yeah, I guess it is fully loaded.
Sherry, I've been looking everywhere for you. I was so worried. We've got to go now, honey, okay? If we stay here, that monster will find us. Let's go.
No, I won't.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
Sus.
It's not that, Claire. It's because of my daddy. He's over there. I heard him call my name. Daddy must have been attacked by the monsters. I have to help him.
Wait, Sherry, don't go alone. Sherry! Sherry!
Brave girl. You play a little bit of Sherry now. It's very brief and very linear. Oh. That was close. You can start by pushing this one in right away. This is a bit of a puzzle here, but it's not hard. Push this one in. Go in here. Push this one to the middle. And push this one in. So pretty much this whole reason you even have to come down here is for that key. Let's say for a second you could skip any item from the police station. I'm not sure about later, but any single item where you just don't need it or you just already have it, to skip that one would probably be the best, because I don't think you need anything else to proceed further. You really just need that key so you can get the other piece of that blue block. And this is a little extra section you can do to get some grenade rounds if you so desire. Jeez, I'm getting chewed up by these dogs. Usually I don't get hit at all. Whew. Luckily they give you some first aid spray if you do get hurt.
Claire, are you there?
Sherry, are you okay? Did you find your dad?
Yes, I'm okay. But I couldn't find him. But I did find something else for you. Here. Here's another.
Thanks, sweetie. Now, why don't you come over here? I want you to stay with me.
Claire, I can't reach the ventilation hole anymore. But don't worry, I'll find another way. I can take care of myself.
Wait, Sherry, come back! Sherry! Sherry!
The hitbox for being able to pick that up is a little jank. Da-da. Just trying to think of what to take here. I almost want to take grenade launcher rounds, take whatever I can. Whatever I have more of. It is nice that whatever you combine ammo-wise, that it doesn't take up another slot. It just gets combined into the grenade launcher. Oh, I need some healing, would be nice to have. I don't got a lot of ammo left. Ah, nice. Okay, that'll do. Oh, I messed up. Does he not see me? Get up. Ooh, that worked out. Let's go. Does he know I'm here? Where's this other one? Oh. Hey, let's go. Is there one zombie left? Oh, nice. Oh, you missed. Later. Later. See ya. Usually they don't miss that. That's funny, he missed it. Nice. I did grab it, right? Alright. The power to the card reader is on. It says armed storage. So if you remember, the person that holds the red key card, they couldn't find it. Well, here it is. It was hidden in that autopsy room. And in my opinion, you could actually skip this room. You don't actually need to come in here. It's like a nicety. And that section with the zombies, in my opinion, is almost like a challenge room, where if you're able to beat that, you get all this nice loot. So I'd say it's worth coming in here, but it's not needed. I've been trying to decide for the last few rooms what I should get, because in here you have a decision. There's a machine gun and a side pack. With a side pack, I can carry more items. Will you equip it? The side pack or the machine gun? So whatever one you don't take, you leave for the second person. And I don't remember which one's better to take for which one. I am going to take... I think I'm going to take the side pack for Claire for more storage. I don't think it really matters which one you pick for whoever. I just think, in my opinion, I actually like to have the, like, if I have either of them, I'd like to have the side pack. But I think it's more important for Claire because she has more guns and more ammos, like for the grenade launcher. And I just got bow ammo for that bow gun. And I have a pistol. And then think about all the other ammunition you have as Claire. You got the fire ammo, acid ammo, explosive ammo. So that's why, in my opinion, probably better to get the pack as Claire. And then what you can do for Leon is really use up his pistol and shotgun ammo early. Make sure everything's dead. And then you're able to pick up the submachine gun and use it for a long time for Leon until you get some of his good upgrades for his guns. And then by that time, because you've been using the submachine gun for so long, you have a lot of ammo for the upgraded guns. And then from there, you can just carry the rest of the game with your upgraded guns. So that's why I prefer, probably for Claire, to get the side pack. Watchman's Diary. I finally had the chance to see blue skies for the first time in ages, but it did little to lift my spirits. I was reprimanded by the chief for neglecting my duties while I was up on the clock tower. There's only one thing I still don't understand. The chief seemed to be more concerned about the fact that I was up on the tower rather than I was neglecting my duties. Why was access to the tower prohibited in the first place anyway? I recently talked to an old man who works in the scrapyard out back. His name is Thomas. He's a quiet man and really seems to enjoy chess. He even went so far as to design a special key and a lock engraved with chess pieces on them for one of the doors in the disposal yard. We made plans to play chess tomorrow night. I can't help but wonder how good he is. One thing that's been bothering me about him is the way he's always scratching himself. Does he have some sort of skin disease, or is he just rude? Thomas was a much better player than I imagined. I used to think myself a fairly decent player, but he did pretty good. He did a pretty good job of humbling me. About the only thing I imagine that I could match his skills in chess is his appetite. All the guy did was talk about food throughout the entire game. He sounded fairly healthy, but he didn't look quite right. I wonder if he's okay. I was supposed to play another game of chess with Thomas, but he had to cancel it because he hasn't been feeling too well. He stopped to see me, but I told him to go back and rest since he literally looked like The Walking Dead. He insisted that he was fine, but I could tell he was really having problems. Come to think of it, I haven't been feeling too good myself lately. Uh-oh. I'm going to go ahead on a limb and say that that's the Watchman. So, usually for safe rooms in this game, they have that music that I really like. But in this game, they don't have it because it's not considered a safe room, even though nothing ever happens in that room. But later on in the game, it is considered a safe room. Or, excuse me, in the remake, it's considered a safe room. Let's see here. So I have this key. Oh, I need to go there. Trying to think of the best route for that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to a storage box. I think the best route is just going to be just finding the storage box on the first floor. I just like to iterate that you just got to keep in mind, unfortunately, you have to do all this because that's just how the game works and how Claire's story works. Oh, I don't think there's an ink ribbon here I didn't take. I don't think I'm really going to need it because I've been doing so good. But so keep in mind, again, you're doing all this for that little blue puzzle piece that you need. If you just had the blue puzzle piece or didn't need that key if the door was unlocked, you wouldn't have to do any of this. Any of going in the basement, at least. So let's see what I'm gonna need here. I think I can go fairly light, so I won't save, even though I probably should have, especially since I have ribbons for it. Don't need herb, don't need herb, definitely don't need that. Let's maybe grab some acid rounds. Because like I mentioned, I like to just, I like to have whatever I have more of, and I now have a lot of acid rounds. And I think that's all. Oh, I need the lighter. Don't forget about the lighter. But I now have enough space where it doesn't really matter if I bring more. The extra space is so critical in this game. See, yep, I gotta go this way. If only you could get both the machine gun and the pack for Claire and Leon, or at least have both decisions again. The submachine gun's pretty decent. And it's fun to use, but I just like having the extra space. Man, that rattled my brain. I didn't exactly jump, but I do not remember liquor being in here. Well, luckily I took acid rounds, because acid rounds kill liquors in about one shot. Not all the time, but they usually do. Is that more film? Yeah, I don't need that. So this is why it's nice to know the game, because if I didn't know the game and I had just come here, I would have to run all the way back for a lighter. And honestly, the explanation for that puzzle isn't good in my opinion, but I just know that that's what you're supposed to do. Grab the small gear cog wheel. And we can start heading out. Yeah, in my opinion, these A playthroughs are fairly laid back. The B playthroughs are a little bit more hectic. And then when it comes to the remake, I think all of the playthroughs are more hectic than just playing this game. This game's a little bit more laid back and forgiving, which I like. I don't always like having to try super hard or worry about things too much, at least not for this game. So you need that cog, but now, if you remember, you actually need the crank as well. And these, at least this puzzle is a little bit different than how it works in the remake. Don't need the lighter anymore. We can go ahead and save. or I guess I should say the remake, or maybe I said this, but the remake is a little bit different than in this game. You would have think the remake would have followed this game a little bit better. But the remake in itself is a great game, so it's not a big deal. That's I don't know if you'd want to call it a jump scare, but, or a bit of a map check, but just to keep you on your toes when you go up. There's a bit of a shortcut there. There's a liquor. Oh, jeez, that made me jump a little. So, when you have what you need to come to this third floor for the clock tower, all the time in the library, the zombies will come through whatever doors aren't closed by the wire you set. So if you remember, I set wires in that one hallway so that I can close the window. I don't remember this. Gotcha, baby. Whatever windows you don't close, the zombies jump through all the time in that library at this point in the game. So, in my opinion, it's better to place the wires at the other location. But I just went ahead and, since it was so convenient to put it at the location that I did put it as, I just went and did that. So it's kind of interesting. You come here and have to do this as Leon as well. In that drop, for Leon, it'll actually ask you, I forget what it asks you exactly word from word, but something like there's a chute, jump down. And if you hit yes, you'll actually go to that parking garage again a little bit after, technically. It's something Leon can do, but for whatever reason, Claire has no interest in jumping down the chute. But luckily she doesn't, because she'd be stuck if she did. But also about those zombies that jump through the windows. Let's hope I don't have to go to Leon's section back in the garage, because where those zombies came in, that's back at the garage just before you go down to the basement. So if I need to backtrack all the way back there, I'm going to have to face a lot of zombies. But see, this is why I was thinking, I don't think you need to backtrack there, but we'll see. Maybe you do. So now we can grab all these puzzle pieces. Combine these two. I'm actually going to take some extra ammo. Yeah, we can take some saves. And remember, even though there are 2 scenarios to this game, again, Claire A, Claire B, Leon A, Leon B, 2 scenarios for each character, This is considered the canon run of Claire A, and then eventually going into Leon B. I think I got everything. I think I'm ready for this next part. So now we're about ready to get out of here, which is like, finally. In this game, the police section feels so long, but honestly, that is like the best part of the Resident Evil formula, in my opinion, of staying in a singular location for a while, finding pieces, unlocking doors, finding keys, not in that order.
Claire!
Sherry, you're okay.
I'm glad to see you're safe, Claire.
Mail to the chief. We have lost the Mansion Lab facility due to the actions of the renegade operative Albert Wesker. Fortunately, his interference will have no lasting effects upon our continued virus research. Our only present concern is the presence of the remaining STARS members Redfield, Valentine, Burton, Chambers, and Vickers. So that's Chris, Jill, Barry, Rebecca, and Brad. If it comes to light that the STARS have any evidence as to the activities of our research, dispose of them in such a manner that would appear to be purely accidental. Continue to monitor them and continue to monitor their progress and make certain their knowledge does not go public. Annette will continue to be your contact throughout this affair. William Birkin. I have deposited the amount of $10,000 to the account for your service this term as per our agreement. The development of the G-Virus scheduled to replace the T-Virus is near completion. Once completed, I am certain that I will be appointed to a member of the executive board for Umbrella Inc. It is imperative that we proceed with extreme caution. Redfield and the remaining STARS members are still attempting to uncover information on the project. Continue to monitor their activities and block all attempts to investigate the underground research facilities. William Birkin. We have a problem. I received information informing me that Umbrella HQ has sent spies to recover my research on the G-Virus. There are an unknown number of agents involved. They must not be allowed to take this project away from me, as it represents my entire life's work. Search the city thoroughly for any suspicious persons. Detain any such individuals by whatever means deemed necessary and contact me immediately throughout net. With these precautions, any possible threat should be eliminated. I would not allow anyone to steal my work on the G-Virus, not even Umbrella. William Birkin. Mail to the chief has been filed. An elevator. It appears to go down.
Claire!
I'm going down there. Stay here and wait for me, okay?
Help me!
Nasty.
So you've made it this far. Not bad, girl. But I'm not letting anyone leave my town Everyone's gonna die!
Calm down, Chief. What happened?
Shut up! You couldn't possibly understand what's happened. Those monsters from Umbrella have destroyed my beautiful town. How could they do that to me after everything I've done for them?
So it's true. You have been working with Umbrella. Then you must know about the G-Virus. What is it? Tell me!
If you must know, it's the agent that can turn humans into the ultimate bioweapons. Superior to the T-Virus in every way. Dr. William Birkin is the genius behind the project.
William Birkin?
I'm sure you've already seen his little girl running around here somewhere. Sherry, isn't it? In case you haven't already figured it out. The monster that's been tearing my precinct apart is yet another product of the G-Virus. An ultimate bioweapon. Umbrella must be trying to cover its tracks. But if I have to go, I'm going to take you with me. My chest! I can't take the pain!
Formalin, chloroform, and other chemicals. It's a saw. Fresh blood is smeared on the blade. Ugh, that's not what I like to hear. Disturbing stuff. Will you take the acid rounds? Of course I will. Is that even a question? So this is Chief Iron's private area. Kind of a messed up dude, as you can tell. So, remember that thing that came out of him? This is that. Did I just miss? You can shake these things off. Oh, I just killed one on accident. Oh. Uh-oh. Let me buy. Oh, let's go. Oh, I didn't see this thing was on me. Let me just make sure I'm not poisoned. Okay, good. You shake these little things off. Oh, I think I got it. So that thing is a product of the G-Virus, but it is not the ultimate bioweapon of the G-Virus. Let's see if this resets those things. Oh, and it's gone. And it did reset them too, those little things, so I don't have to get every single one of them, waste my ammo on them. That is what is known as the G-Adult. And if the G-Virus bioweapon implants you like it did Brian Irons there, and the G-Virus rejects the subject, then the injection becomes that, which is the G-Adult. which in this game you only fight one of them. In the remake you fight multiple.
Claire, you came back.
I can't believe the man who developed the G-Virus is actually her father.
What's wrong, Claire?
It's nothing. But I think I found a way out of here. We should be able to find someplace safe if we can just make it out of town.
But...
Don't worry, I'll protect you. I promise. But you have to make sure you don't leave my side. Leon, are you still there? We're leaving.
Are you crazy? The streets are still crawling with zombies.
It'll be all right, trust me. We found a way to the sewer. Follow us later.
Claire! Claire! Wait, wait!
Claire just ignores him. Leon actually makes a comment about that, about how everyone just ignores him.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Uh-oh.
Claire?
Run!
Run! Just as loud as she can. Even though I didn't even see them. Uh-oh.
Sherry? Where are you? Sherry!
Claire! I'm here!
But that there, what you saw, is her father and the G-Virus bioweapon. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jeez, get me out of here. Okay, good. Still fine. Oh, nice. The metal. Uh-oh.
Claire? Oh. Oh.
Uh-oh. What was that? Blue herbs. For poison. On the first and third Wednesdays of the month, Angelica Margaret, Chief of Maintenance, will make sure use of the facilities. Be sure to reduce the moisture levels in the facility by activating the fan, as the equipment she will be using is susceptible to the effects of water vapors. On the 28th of every month, the chemical transporter Dan Weller will use the facility. Chemicals he will be transporting are extremely volatile. Extreme caution should be observed throughout their transport. On the 6th and 16th of every month, Police Chief Brian Irons will visit the facility to attend the regular meetings that take place in the lab. On the 4th Friday of every other month, William Birkin will use the facility to conduct a training seminar for the Chicago branch of Umbrella Inc. As the probability of an attack upon Dr. Birkin will be high, take every measure conceivable to guard his life. You will be informed of all other potential visitors and the times they will arrive as needed. Guide these individuals to their destination safely. We expect nothing but the best from you. Charles Coleman, Secretary Chief, Umbrella Headquarters. Can you open this? Oh, nice. Yeah, you can. A device to regulate the quality of the sewage water. So I guess let me heal up a bit here. Put some healing away. So I think green herbs only heal you for like 20% health. And just because you're in fine doesn't mean you're at 100% health. Actually, I think fine means you're at 50% health. So in theory, I'm somewhere around 60% health right now. And you can combine green, red, and blue herbs. Blue herbs is to cure poison. So, oh, you know what you need at this point? If you don't grab this, you're going to end up running all the way back. And you are going to need... Where is it? I should have it. The valve. Just gonna save here. And then again, I'm just gonna stop the recording. I think there's actually something else around in this room. I know there's grenade launcher ammo, but that's what it is. Okay. So you come through here as Sherry, but this is too high for you to reach as her. She comes through here, a small ventilation hole. It's way too small for an adult to enter. But because Sherry's a kid, she's small enough to enter. And then there's a door there that Sherry goes through, but I don't think there's anything that is even there. So I'm just going to skip that. And you know, I told myself that I wasn't going to, or let's put it this way. I was thinking I wasn't going to fight what's next, but you know what? I think I actually will. I was just going to run past it, but I will not just run past it. Which I forget, can you go up this? No, you can't. I feel like sometimes you can go up and sometimes you can. Or sometimes you can and sometimes you can't. Ventilation hole at the base of the ladder. The fan is spinning too fast for me to enter. It's too dark to see what's inside. There's some sort of body there. Uh-oh. Sure. Wait, what? There should be something else here. Okay. That's weird. It should be there. It's not there? I guess maybe not. Oh, that was easy. Nice. Yeah, that thing really kills those things super easy. There are several holes here. It's too dark to see what's inside. Too dark to see what's inside. I guess I see what that thing's really good for. I think it even says it's for animals. And spiders are animals. Now I think these you can skip.
Who are you? Oh, I see. Another spy sent by Umbrella, right?
A little paranoid.
Let me guess. You're here to steal my husband's G-Virus, aren't you? You are tenacious, I'll give you that.
Husband? Then you must be Annette. Sherry's mother?
What?
Sherry's wandering around alone in the sewers. You have to help me find her.
That's impossible. I told her to go to the police station. What's she doing here? William will be after her.
William?
That's right. The creature that's been causing all this destruction is none other than my own husband.
This way.
It's sheer perfection. My precious G-Virus. No one will ever take you away from me.
There he is.
So you finally come.
Doctor, we're here to collect the G-Virus sample.
Sorry, but I won't just hand over my life's work.
Stop! You might hit the sample. That's it, all right. Okay, let's move out.
William. Oh, my. Hold on, darling. I'm taking care of that bullet wound first. Stay here.
Alpha team, have you retrieved the sample yet?
Affirmative. We'll be at the rendezvous point in 1 minute.
Roger.
you telling me that he injected the G-Virus into his own body?
The G-Virus has the ability to revitalize cellular functions.
What was that? Something's wrong. Let's check it out. Over there! Shoot it! Eat this, you freak!
The guns aren't stopping it!
What is this thing? Hurry! What is this thing? Fire! Fire! Son of a...
So those rats were the carriers of the virus?
As a result of his virus-induced transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a human by now. I tried to save him, but I'm afraid it's already too late.
But...
And that's not even the entire story. Every G-Virus bioweapon, including William, has the ability to implant embryos into other life forms. That's why he's after Sherry.
What are you trying to say?
The bodies of individuals with non-related genetic coding are likely to reject the embryo, but since Sherry is his daughter, that possibility is non-existent. It's an inherent survival instinct.
It's Sherry! You go that way.
Remember what I said about having the valve? There's a good amount of stuff here, so I'm just gonna combine this stuff. And for some reason, there's another one of these on this side. I'm just gonna go ahead and spoil it. That essentially you go there later, so if you don't raise that up, you're gonna have to come back and raise it up. There's a reason why they give you these ink ribbons, but I'm not gonna save. I'm fairly confident I got it. Oh, what's this? It's a high-pressure gas cylinder. In case of an emergency, the red light will turn on and the gas cylinder may be removed. Got it.
Sherry!
That's one big lizard. Oh! Oh, he's fast. Faster than I remember. As Leon would say, Chew on that, you overgrown son of a bitch. So you can actually waste all your ammo on that alligator or crocodile or whatever that thing is. Or if you're paying enough attention, that red light will release the lock. And you can get that gas cylinder and one-shot that alligator.
Come on, wake up, Sherry.
Uh-oh. The embryo?
My stomach. It hurts.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry. You'll be fine. Come on, let's go.
It almost sounds like she was implanted. Sewer manager diary. It's been a while, but I saw Don today and we talked after completing our work. He told me he had been sick in bed until yesterday. It really doesn't come as much of a surprise given how long he's been working here. He was sweating like a horse and he kept scratching his body while we were talking. I asked if he was hot, but he just looked at me funny. What's wrong with him anyway? Chief Irons has been visiting the lab quite often lately. I don't know what he's doing over there, but he always looks grim. The expression on his face has been even more unsettling than usual. My guess is that it's because of Dr. Birkin's impossible request. The chief has my sympathies, though. After all he's done for the town, he doesn't deserve this. I rarely drink because I'm on the graveyard shift, but I don't suppose I have much to complain about since this is how I make my living. Chief Irons came in later today looking grimmer than his usual self. I tried to joke with him to cheer him up, but he wasn't amused. He pulled his gun and threatened to shoot me. I was able to calm him down, but that guy must have some serious problems. He knows he can't enter the lab without my help and my medal. This is what it means for the chief to serve and protect. William informed me that the police and media have begun their investigation on umbrellas and fairs. He said that the investigation will be citywide and there is a possibility they'll even search through the sewers. He asked me to suspend all umbrella sewer facility operations until the investigation has been concluded. The sewer will still be used for passage, but he stressed that I have to be extremely cautious and that I'd lose my job if anyone finds out about this operation. Well, looks like I'm going to have to ditch something. I really don't want to have to come back here. So you can't get into the lab without my medal, huh? Kind of weird you need a valve to slow down a fan. You actually gotta wait for Sherry, unfortunately. You can run faster than she can and she'll just sit in place and do nothing, which is really annoying. I don't know if she can run fast enough to get through this. Come on, Sherry. Hurry up. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, usually I take out all the zombies, but Sherry is fast enough to... Oh, no. Hurry up, Sherry. I hope I'm in range. Oh, I'm not. Hurry up. Hurry up. Go, 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 go. Hurry up, hurry up. Yes. Starting to get close to the end of the game now. Relatively. I don't think this lab part takes too long. Which, am I at the lab? I guess I'm not quite at the lab, but I'm like right there. I'm pretty close. That thing on the left always looks like a person to me. So I think this is a little bit of an area you can do some backtracking in. Okay. Oop. Oh, he fell. Yeah, this is as fast as you can shoot. There we go. Okay, good. Let's see if while I'm here, if there's anything I can pick up. Oh! Nice. Oop. Pretty clean. So at this point you can start cleaning up some space. Don't really need all this stuff. I don't need that. I got any green and red herbs? Yeah, not gonna need anti-poison for a while. Get the grenade launcher back. wherever it is. Oh, I got a lot of explosive rounds, so we'll use those. You want to try not to use flame rounds as you can, because they become very useful later. Don't need this valve for the rest of the game. Okay, that should be good for now. Oh, the lighter. Don't want to forget the lighter. I always forget because Leon has a lighter. This is why I like playing as Leon. Now I can backtrack a little bit. I think I can even go without Sherry, I think. I don't think Sherry follows me because that's a safe area. Yep. So this is a good part to backtrack a little. There's some stuff we missed, which you could get it on the way, but you either don't have enough room or you don't have the lighter. Are those two people there? I'm gonna try a grenade launcher shot. See if I can get 2 for 1. Nice. Will you take the spark shot? High voltage gun to repel experimental animals. It uses spark shot rounds and has a range of 10 feet. Let's see what else we can come up with here. A flare gun. I need something to ignite it. Oh, what's that shining there? Will you take the W box key? Wonder what that could mean. An odd-shaped key. Umbrella's logo is on the key ring. Actually, it just occurred to me. You are able to actually pick that key up, even if you don't have the lighter. If you go in that corner and just interact, you can actually just pick up that key and you don't even need to come back and do that later thing. Not a huge deal though, just because I was coming back anyways for the spark shot. But I like to see that animation too. So that's all the stuff in that area. So that key, which I'll show you what that is for later, which I had the Umbrella logo on it, keep that in mind. And the spark shot as well. So I don't need that. So now that I'm all the way here, which we don't need this for a while, and have all this nice stuff, I guess I could do that. Let's do this. Honestly, at this point in the game, you could probably just run the grenade launcher alone for the rest of the game. Not because there's not a lot of enemies, but you get more grenade launcher ammo. You get more grenade launcher ammo in the lab, and you can see I already have a ton. Honestly, I might even just test that theory. Let's go ahead and test that theory. Let's just take the rest of this ammo. I'm already saved. Do I have all grenade launcher ammo? Yeah, let's test this theory. Willing to take a wager here. that you can complete the rest of the game at this point with a grenade launcher only. Oh. And this is what I was talking about. If you sprint too fast, Sherry can't keep up with you. And she gets scared and just sits down. It's not like she can't see you. Oh, also this music. I love that music. It'll come back in a second, but I think it's only for that platform area right there in this game. But I know I mentioned, let's check this toilet real quick. See, you just get so much ammo. But that song that you hear when you're out here, I think you only hear it for this platform area, but you hear it more in the Resident Evil 2 remake with the original soundtrack, which I think the song is great, so. This part blows up my ears, so. Headphone user warning.
My stomach hurts.
Hang in there, Sherry. Her forehead's burning up. I've got to hurry before the embryos pupate.
What was that? Security panel. In case of an emergency, the red light will turn on and access from outside will be prohibited for a limited time. So naturally, let's just go out there, you know. I just want to be stuck out there. Sounds like a good idea, even though it's already locked. Whoa, who threw that? Oh. Sorry for asking. Oop. Shoot, maybe I should have brought a little bit more healing. Oof. He's hit me with that big damage. Ah, you missed. Uh-oh. Maybe a little bit cornered here. Let's see if I can run by. Oh, he got me. Woo. Also, I love this music too. I should have brought more healing actually. It did not occur to me to do so, so I hope I don't lose here. Oh, he's getting tired. He's getting tired. Oh! Is that it? Oh no, he's getting tired though. Ooh. Got him. And I'm still at 100% health. I should have been using those flame rounds from the beginning. It looks like it staggered him. I didn't know it did that. So you learn a lot playing this game. You learn a lot just by playing it.
Sherry.
Claire?
Oh, you're finally awake.
Isn't this...
That's okay. You keep it. I'm sure it'll keep you safe.
Thank you, Claire. Even though I'm an only child, neither of my parents ever spent much time with me because of their work. I grew up alone, but now that you're with me, I finally have someone to rely upon.
Sherry. Rest here for a bit. I'll be right back, as soon as I found the antidote for you.
She's getting even more ammo. That's crazy. This is probably my best run yet. I got, again, like I said, once you get like into the sewer, and I guess really it's when you get out of the sewer, you have so much ammo in this game. I don't even have my pistol, and I still have ammo for my pistol. This is, and look, I got 100% spark shot. I have extra pistol ammo. I actually skipped a bit of pistol ammo, I think. I even got bowgun ammo. I've never had that before. I have so much ammo. Honestly, I think the rest of this should go pretty quickly. This doesn't take too long. This part is fairly easy, at least for a second. So they actually have this room and that machine in the new game as well. This room and that machine are used for different purposes, although that machine still does that. But in this game, what you're supposed to do is use that to make a fuse. And I'll be honest, I'm just going to mention it. The whole activity you do here in this game for the laboratory and just the design of the laboratory, I actually like it better. A huge breaker system that regulates all the power in the lab. The main fuse has been removed and the power is not active in some areas. So let's put in a fuse we made. But I actually like the activities you do in this game better than the remake. Same thing with the... I actually don't remember if you can go in this room, but I'm just going to check real quick. Same thing with the sewer. In both this game, or I'm sorry, in both the sewer and lab, I don't mind what you have to do in them. I actually mind a little bit what you got to do in the remake for both the sewer and the lab. I guess let's talk about it. I don't like in the sewer, you have to run all around and grab these keys and get, what is it, all those chess pieces in the sewer. Just the way that you have to get it past the enemies that you have to and the things that you need to grab, as well as there can be a lot of backtracking to get items, and I just don't like that curve. I'm gonna try something I've never done before. So this I've done before, I think, and it works. So there's a plant there. So that's nice. So you so here, I'll show you what you're supposed to do. Oh no, I didn't do it. So it mentions that there's gas on the floor and you use a lighter to light it and it burns that plant. But you can shoot it as well. So acid rounds work good for liquors. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So if you notice, these liquors aren't like looking like they don't have any skin and stuff. These are another sort of liquor. I think they call it like upgraded liquor. That's actually not what they call them, but something along those lines. And again, this is what I'm talking about. Look, you just keep getting ammo. I'm gonna pass on the ribbons. I have barely saved it all in this game. And so I have a ton of ribbons. And I don't really plan on saving a lot more. But yeah, I think I skipped something in here, so I'm gonna go grab it. I guess so. So now you can go to the west area. And this is a new enemy you encounter called the Ivy. Let's see, did I get him? Nice, I got him. Okay, so I guess I'm good. I can just keep going. Did I say in this game? In this part of the game. I think I could take one of these. Let's take one. Yeah, so if you leave items, you can always come back for them later. Which, for me, I like to try to pick up everything as fast as I can, so it's kind of a weird feeling for me to try to leave stuff behind. Oh, you hear that? That made me jump a little. See if I can snipe that one. Oh, get sniped. Man, we're really close to the end of the game now. So I'm not exactly doing a speed run, but this is looking like it's going to be my fastest run yet. Of any run I've played in this game. Probably ever. We'll see. I'll confirm it. I'll let you know once I see the time. But see, there's a difference in this game than the new one. I think what happens is, yeah, I'm going to save at this part. It's not a huge deal, but why not? So I think what happens is, when you hit pause, so there's a timer in this game, and you get a score based on your timer, based on what healing items you use, and stuff along those lines. So when you do this, the timer's still going. Same thing like for the map and everything. When you pause like this, so in the remake, the timer actually pauses. In this game, I think the timer is still actually going when you're in this pause menu. So I think in the new game, because you can't access the game files or the map or mess with your item box or your inventory or anything like that, the game pauses. That makes sense. In this game, I think the timer is actually still going. Not a huge deal, but... So let's get... I think we can grab another one of these just in case. That W box key, we can grab that. Dun -dun. There's a light here. Will you use the weapon box key? Will you take even more grenade launcher rounds? Will you take even more grenade launcher rounds? Look how many I have. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And looks like that's about it. So I'm trying to think. I feel like... Oh!
Annette!
Okay. Annette jump
You
scare.
killed William. I'll never forgive you for that.
Wait!
I've just prepared a sample of the G-Virus. And this time, no one will take it from me. This is the most significant piece of research my husband has ever left in my hands.
Stop it! Sherry's in serious trouble. William implanted her with his embryos. There's no telling when they'll pupate. And if that happens, then Sherry won't...
What? William... William, you're alive.
Whoa.
is still alive. He's getting stronger with each skin he casts off. Sherry!
Tell me what I need to know. How can I save Sherry?
I have detailed information. Everything you need to know to prepare the antidote is right here.
Instructions for synthesis of the G-virus antigen, G-vaccine, code-named Devil. I'll try to read this quick. This is long. Any beings infected by the G-virus will reproduce through the impregnation of an embryo within another living being. Unless rejected by the host, the embryo will undertake a process of gradual cellular invasion, infecting the host's cells on a molecular level as it rewrites their DNA. Once the metamorphosis is complete, the host will be capable of continuing this cycle of self-replication. The duration of time for the process to run its course will vary from subject to subject. In the early stages of cellular invasion, it is possible to halt progression of the metamorphosis through the administration of the G-vaccine antigen. The following procedure details its synthesis. The vaccine creation requires the base vaccine. This can be arranged by the activator VAM. First, set the empty cartridge to the VAM and activate it. After several moments, the process will be complete and the white-colored base vaccine will be set in the cartridge automatically. Then confirm the green light is on. Remove the cartridge and proceed to the next step. Once the base vaccine has been prepared, set it in the vaccine synthesis machine located in the P4 level experiment room. The machine is fully automated and only requires the user to push the sequence start switch. At this point, the program will run automatically and synthesis will be complete within approximately 10 seconds. As the synthesis of Devil is an extremely delicate process, the quality will vary with slight shocks or changes in temperature. Careful handling is required for the proper results. Hold on.
Save my daughter. And tell her I'm sorry I wasn't a better mother. Tell her I love her. Sherry.
Annette!
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
There's one more thing you can do here. I think the flame rounds is better for this. There we go. It's sort of a weird moth creature. Ah, there we are. Oh, you know what? I think I missed something. A note. But essentially, it tells you that if you want access to a culture room, you must first register your fingerprint, and you can use the username guest. And you'll have 24 hours access. And it might say that you need like 2 users as well. So register guest, fingerprint. Registration complete. Guest registration is valid for 24 hours. So, you register your fingerprint and you go and try to open the door. You can't open the door. What happens is, on your B playthrough, you register and do your fingerprint like you did here, and then whoever's on the B run can open the culture room. It's a bit of a kind of secret because not everyone catches on to it and plays two runs. You don't have to do it right away back to back, but it just has to be a B run at which in the A run you had to have done what I just did. So some people miss it. It can happen. Let's let's take that. Let's leave that. Yeah, let's save, because I don't want to have to do all this again and watch all those cutscenes. Although I think I can skip them. I think you get the gist. If I do die, but let's not risk that. I think that's all I need.
Leon, you made it!
Claire, is that you? Where are you?
I can see you on the monitor. But never mind that right now. Leon, you have to go back and get Sherry for me. I left her in the security office. Please, you must save her.
Wait a second. What are you gonna do? Where are you going?
I still have a few loose ends to take care of. I'm counting on you.
I'm not sure if I've grabbed that before. And I think that's the last liquor you encounter for this run. Oh, there's another one. There's still kind of a decent amount you need to do as Claire, actually, for this run. Makes me wonder if this is the longest run out of them all. I tried seeing if you could like burn this tree down with the flame rounds, but I don't think you can. Oh, nice. And I think that'll be the last time you have to fight the ivies there, at least. And so if you get hit by those ivies, you get poisoned. So you need a blue herb to get rid of that. The other alternative, I'll give you a little tip here. If you do get poisoned in here, go to the end of the hallway in front there, through the door, the farthest door, and you will actually see blue herbs on the ground. And you can use them without taking any inventory space and get rid of the poison. So if you might remember I talked about a culture room where you need to register your fingerprint. Fingerprint verified. Okay. Commencing with secondary fingerprint verification, so you can even try it. Secondary user required. I need someone else to help me open the door. Staff only. It's tightly sealed. There's a panel on the left. So you can't do it in an A run. You need to do this in an A run, then play the same B run, so like Leon B, that persists after this, and then open it. I don't remember what's in here. Like enemy-wise, it switches a lot, I think. Okay, zombies. So explosive rounds it is. Honestly, zombies are the easier of the two enemies. I had trouble with the other kind of enemies. Oh, sounds like there's still like one more zombie or something. Oh, there you are. So, will you take the vaccine cart? I forget exactly what you're supposed to do. I think you're supposed to put it in here. There's a hole for the cartridge. Is it this? There we are. Now, I didn't know how to do this. To me, this doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Will you take the ammo disc? Sure. What you're supposed to do, to me, I'm like, I don't know what to interact with. This, or something over here. I would think something over here. You're supposed to interact with this. Start the switch for the VAM. To me, that's not obvious. I had to look that up when I played this again. Will you take the base vaccine? Oh, another thing I wanted to mention was... Oh, I almost missed... Is that rounds? How did I almost miss that? Let's say I can't carry anymore. Oh, you can do this. And this is why the grenade launcher is so good for storage. You can switch the ammo, pick it up, and put it back in. In terms of space conservation, the grenade launcher is probably the best. But now you got to run all the way back to where we were when we got that key card. But I mean, I think this should be straightforward. I don't even think we'll encounter any enemies, so you just got to run all the way back. See, and this is what's nice about the remake. You don't have all these door loading animations and ladder loading animations, elevator animations. You just go from one thing to the other. And you still get by pretty quick though. Oh jeez. That's kind of funny. I'm like, oh, I don't think you encounter any more enemies, and I jump because there's zombies there. Oh, also, I think if you may remember at the end of the explanation for synthesis of the vaccine, it says it's it can be like, I don't know what the term is. I don't want to say weak, but it's essentially weak to like shock or temperature. And in Resident Evil 1, it says that about something you carry. I forget what it is, but it's important in that game. And it says like, don't run or it will explode. And yeah, if you keep running and there's shock, it's shock. If you are getting hit and if you're running, you'll explode violently and the game will end. And so I thought for this here, the base vaccine, that maybe you would need to walk and so that it doesn't ruin the vaccine. But actually, I don't think it affects it in this game. I tried to look it up and it doesn't seem to matter. So yes, I don't think there's any more enemies. Oh, and that's still there. Okay, almost done with the game now. See if there's any more enemies. And then this part's kind of confusing. This is what you gotta do. The lid is open. The base vaccine must go in here. Will you push the switch? Yep. You've taken the vaccine. It's so important that you replace your lockpick for it. Which is funny because that doesn't happen often. And it's weird because you already had a space for the vaccine because you're carrying it. So why not just put it back in that space? I don't know why it needs to go back in that location. It's weird. But anyways, yeah, so... yeah, you just have to run all the way back through here, come all the way back. It's unfortunate. I will say, compared in this game, the Claire, and I'm going to give spoilers here, the Claire A versus Claire B story, the Claire A story is so much better than the Claire B story. And that is because, let me think here. Yeah, I'm just going to need a lot of healing here. So the reason why the Claire A story is so much better, in Claire A, as you've seen, you get, like, you find Sherry. Yeah, let's summarize a little bit. You find Sherry. I mean, really, she follows you around a little bit. But then she gets infected by Birkin, and then you grab this vaccine. Pretty interesting story. In Claire B, I'm going to give spoilers because I'm not going to play it. To me, it's just too boring. For Claire B, she doesn't get infected. I think really the most that even happens is that she's just gone. She's vanished. So she doesn't even get infected in the B run. She's just like gone, and all the time it's just her disappearing. And it's like, oh, where did Sherry go? And like all the way for most of the duration of the game, it is so boring. And it's actually funny I'm talking about this literally right now, because I decided right here when I was standing at this point, I'm like, this is it. This is such a boring story. I hate this one. And then you get right here, and you end up talking to Annette Birkin and Claire B. And something like happens where you find Sherry, know where she is, and you got to go save her. And I was like, man, right when I'm out, they pull me back in because I was not expecting that, because she's just been gone for the whole game. She's not infected. It was really boring. But that ending was kind of neat. But Claire B story is so much better. Or I'm sorry, excuse me. Claire A story is so much better than Claire B story. But for Leon, I actually like Leon A and B. I actually like Leon A a little bit better, at least in terms of his relation to his partner, I'll say. But
5 minutes until detonation.
in terms of Leon's relation to the enemies, I like Leon B better. William Birkin, stage 3. Uh-oh. Okay. I thought that would stun him. Clearly that was... Shoot! Oh, I'm getting smacked around already. I'm still kinda okay. Okay, now I should heal. Now's a good time to heal. He still caught me. I'm kind of getting cooked by him. Oh, my ears. Uh-oh. I don't remember what ammo is better to use for this form. I think it's this ammo. Uh-oh. Is he stuck? Whoa, okay. Let's go. You can't interact with them at all. Man, I cooked that dog. Dude, it's so funny. All the time. So that's considered, the dog is considered stage 4 Birkin. All the time, stage 3 Birkin, I usually kill like instantly. Stage 4 Birkin with a dog, I usually have a huge problem with, but that time I didn't.
Sherry's unconscious.
I have the antidote. If I give it to her.
If I give it to her.
Claire, what's happening?
Not now. Come on, Sherry, wake up. Wake up. Please wake up.
Claire? Where am I?
It worked!
Oh, Sherry, you're gonna be okay.
Thanks, Claire.
It's over.
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning.
Ah, my God has protected you. It will always be with you.
Claire.
Sherry.
I always get confused. I need to look this up. Does she say my God has protected you there? That's so weird. Hey, let's go. I don't think you can skip this. Okay, I'll be back. There's Claire and Sherry with Claire's motorcycle that she rode in on. B, almost 3 hours flat. I think that was the fastest I've ever beaten any Resident Evil 2 original campaign, and probably the least amount of number of saves. That's might be my highest ranking. So now, after the game is finished, Claire A, you can save another file and start the second campaign. Scenario second, Leon B. I'll mention this right now. I just noticed something strange at the end there. One of the credits said Marui, and I'm not sure if that's in reference to the airsoft gun company, Tokyo Marui. I'm gonna look into that a little bit because that has me curious. Because I know that Tokyo Marui even recently has done airsoft guns for Resident Evil, and I don't know, that'd just be kind of an interesting tidbit to know if maybe that's how they did some of the what is it called? Some of the models was through Tokyo Marui, just through airsoft models. That'd be kind of interesting to know, because Tokyo Marui is like one of the original airsoft gun creators, and I know a little bit about airsoft guns. So yeah, there's Claire A. I'll be moving on to Claire B, and then moving on to other Resident Evils as well. So yeah, that was fun. Thanks for watching.